I always make things harder for myself for no reason by complete accident. So in my Has-Been Hotel videos, to help me with copyright, I put a scrolling background behind my clips. Now, how you make a scrolling background like that, or at least how I did it, is I made a really long image in Photoshop. It's very long. And then you shrink whatever clip you're going to use down. Add the horizontal flip feature before you forget. And then what I was doing was going in and grabbing the still PNG and plopping it in there behind the image. Make it the same length as the clip. There we go. Now, obviously, that doesn't scroll. It's a still image. So to make it scroll, I would set a keyframe like that, and then move the little timeline thing all the way to the end, and then go to position and just pull it, and then play it from the start. And it works, it scrolls, it moves. But it's a little tedious to do that every single time. And then it occurred to me, there's a much simpler way to do this. I already made this for the hotel, so I'll show you with the V's themed one. Take your image, plop it in, extend it however much you want. I've already made the hotel one and I want them to match, so same length. And then drag it all the way to one end, which might take a minute depending on how scrolly you've made it. Otherwise known as long, scrolly is not really the best word for that. All the way to the end. There we go. Keyframe it. Take your little timer and pull it all the way to the end of the timeline, all the way to the other end. Play it to see if it's moving at the speed you'd like. I don't want it going too slow or too fast. This seems like a good speed. Now, originally, I exported these as GIFs because I thought that made more sense. Then realized that GIFs aren't really supposed to be almost a minute long, and Premiere will lose its mind if you try and put that in. See, it's just me talking normally, and then, oh God, do you know how much RAM this computer has? Premiere, you're better than this. So instead, export it as an MP4. There you are. Export, grab it, drop it in, unlink, we don't need that audio. Adjust it to whatever length you need it to be. Plop it in underneath the clip, and then if Premiere behaves, there we go. Scrolling background that I don't have to remake every single time. I can video edit. I know, I'm a wizard. I know the video editing tricks.